smart thinking. Facing challenges and rising from them is a way to help strengthen a child's spirit. Though parents would prefer to totally shield their children from threats and hardship, doing so would cause as much damage. And let's face it, adversity is inevitable. But training our children to become prudent and intelligent thinkers is a surefire way to protect them from possible harm. With parenting skill, parents can easily administer appropriate parenting solutions. An effective method to hone children's thinking skills is to practice what-if scenarios with them. Children need to feel as if they have discovered why they should avoid potentially dangerous circumstances. Parents can engage in a dialogue with their kids. It's important to let them think for themselves, to foster their problem-solving skills. Parents shouldn't dictate the solution, but rather, allow kids to answer first, and then guide them unhurriedly to every possible avenue. We can control what our children do every minute. But we can help them think with proper parenting guide, early in their lives, about what is and what is not safe, so we can trust them to take responsibility for their actions and to make safe decisions now and as they mature. Here are some possible danger scenarios, plus preemptive tips. Bully alert. Bullies pick on kids who are often alone, shy, quiet, and look like they can stand up for themselves. Kids become victims of bullies because they have a very poor self-concept, believing their own dignity and self-worth are unimportant. What's worse is that most bullied kids are too afraid to tell their parents, either because they are scared their parents will think they are weak, or because they think their parents won't do much to rectify the situation. What you can do. To help kids deal with bullying and prevent them from becoming bully victims, teach them the lesson of reciprocity. Help them realize that relationships are reciprocal, and that they should treat others as they wish to be treated. They will come to realize that people act as they do for many different reasons. Asking children questions that pay attention to their and other people's feelings also helps. These questions include: why do you think bullies need to pick on others? Do you have another reason? What do you think a bully is feeling or thinking? How would you feel if a kid bullies you? What can you do or say if you are being bullied? By fostering a climate of empathy at home, children learn the value of self-worth for themselves and for others. According to child experts, you should let your child know that he or she has a right to insist that others treat him or her with respect and dignity. They are not to tolerate cruelty of any form, whether in real life, in the form of nasty jokes on sitcoms, or in other forms of entertainment. With parenting skill, parents can easily administer appropriate parenting solutions. Stranger danger. Don't talk to strangers is not necessarily the key. We cannot expect our kids to do this if we adults break this rule every time in the grocery store, waiting in line at the movie house, or even in school. Children should know that most adults they encounter are basically good people. Often, these strangers are actually people who can help kids in case of emergencies. What you can do. Teach kids to pay attention to their instincts. Parents should tell their kids to listen to that voice in their heads. If they don't feel safe or they feel it's not right, they shouldn't go through with it. We need to give children safety nets of people they can go to if they need help, such as uniformed law enforcement or security officers, a store salesperson with a pneumatic, the person in an information booth at a mall or other public venue, or a mother with children. With parenting skill, parents can easily administer appropriate parenting solutions. Next, describe the proper way to handle a stranger. A common ploy for abduction attempts are for strangers to pretend that they are a friend of the child's parents, and that the parents who are either sick or injured ask them to pick the child up on their behalf. To help children deal with this particular situation, let them run the scenario in their heads, then ask them the following questions. What do you do when a person you don't know says mommy or daddy asked him or her to pick you up from school, and that you should hop into the car? Do you run to your teacher, the principal, Or the security guard? What do you do if the stranger grabs you? What do you think is the safest thing to do while waiting for mommy or daddy after school? Do you stay with your teacher in the classroom or the principal's office? Should a stranger grab your kids, children should be taught to run for help and scream, kick, make a loud noise and keep yelling something like "You're not my mother" or "You're not my father." More importantly, teach your child from a very young age why he or she should never go anywhere with any adult, without your permission, whether that person is a stranger or a friend. ParentIngZine.com is an all-in-one parenting site featuring parenting guides, parenting solutions and parenting discipline tips from childcare experts. We aim to deliver top-ranking parenting-related information from parenting websites in one compact, easy-to-read and follow monthly newsletter. Find out how you can get your completely free access to the Internet's leading magazine for parenting info and claim your free copy of the 1975 Toughest Parenting Questions Revealed and Answered e-book. Find out how you can get your completely free access to the Internet's leading magazine for parenting info and claim your free copy of the 1975 Toughest Parenting Questions Revealed and Answered e-book.